Hey, what's up, amazing people? Welcome back to Global Insights, where we break down the biggest diplomatic stories that shape our world. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. Today, we're diving deep into a groundbreaking diplomatic event that's making headlines across Asia, the historic visit of Dubai's Crown Prince to India. Trust me, this isn't just another state visit, it's a game-changing moment in international relations that you need to know about. It's fascinating how diplomatic ties work. While most of us were going about our daily lives, something extraordinary was unfolding at New Delhi's Palam Airport. Picture this: Dubai's Crown Prince, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, one of the most influential young leaders in the Middle East, touching down on Indian soil for his first ever official visit as Crown Prince. What makes this visit so special? Well, let me tell you, it's not just about the ceremonial welcome or the Grand Guard of Honor. This visit represents a powerful alliance between two economic giants. When Prime Minister Modi personally invited the Crown Prince, he was sending a clear message to the world about India's strategic vision. Think about it. Dubai, this gleaming metropolis in the desert, is home to over 4.3 million Indians. That's like having the entire population of a small country. And now, with this visit, we're witnessing the strengthening of ties that go back to 1972. From trade agreements to defense partnerships, from technological collaboration to cultural exchanges, this visit is packed with potential that could reshape the future of both nations. Now, let me take you behind the scenes of what's really happening during this monumental visit. While the media might focus on the handshakes and photo ops, there's so much more brewing beneath the surface. You see, when a delegation of top UAE ministers and business leaders accompanies a crown prince, it's not just about diplomacy, it's about building an economic powerhouse alliance. Let's break this down in a way that matters to you. Remember how Dubai transformed from a desert town to a global hub? Well, that same vision is now being shared with India. During his time in New Delhi, Sheikh Hamdan isn't just meeting Prime Minister Modi for a casual lunch. They're architecting the future of two nations. We're talking about discussions that could create thousands of jobs, open new business opportunities, and potentially change how we travel, trade, and interact between these two countries. But here's where it gets even more interesting, and this is something most news channels won't tell you. The Crown Prince's schedule includes meetings with India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. Why is this significant? Because in today's world, security partnerships are just as crucial as economic ones. With rising global tensions and shifting power dynamics, this cooperation could be a game-changer for regional stability. And don't even get me started on what's planned for Mumbai. The Crown Prince isn't just stopping by for sightseeing, he's heading straight into a power-packed business roundtable. Imagine being in a room where the biggest names in Indian and Emirati business are brainstorming about future technologies, sustainable energy solutions, and financial innovations. We're talking about discussions that could lead to billions in investments and completely revolutionize sectors like fintech, infrastructure, and renewable energy. Here's something mind-blowing to consider. Since Prime Minister Modi's visit to the UAE in 2015, the relationship between these two nations has transformed dramatically. The UAE isn't just another country in India's diplomatic portfolio anymore. It's become a strategic partner that's crucial for India's vision of becoming a global superpower. Think about the numbers. 4.3 million Indians call the UAE their home. That's not just a statistic. It's a living bridge between two cultures, two economies, and two visions of the future. These people aren't just working in the UAE. They're contributing to both economies, sharing ideas, and creating a unique blend of Indian and Arab culture that's unlike anything else in the world. But here's the real kicker, and this is something I want you all to pay attention to. This visit isn't just about government-to-government relations. It's about creating opportunities for people like you and me. Whether you're an entrepreneur looking to expand your business, a professional seeking international opportunities, or simply someone interested in global affairs, the outcomes of this visit could directly impact your future. Speaking of impact, if you're finding this information valuable, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone interested in international relations or business opportunities. Your support helps us create more content like this and keeps you informed about global developments that matter. As we wrap up this analysis, remember that diplomatic visits like these are the building blocks of our interconnected world. They're not just about ceremonies and protocols. They're about creating pathways for cooperation, understanding, and mutual growth. The India-UAE relationship is a perfect example of how traditional ties can evolve into modern, dynamic partnerships that benefit millions of people. Before we wrap up today's deep dive, there's something crucial we need to discuss about this diplomatic masterstroke that most mainstream media isn't covering. You see, this visit isn't just about strengthening existing ties. It's about revolutionizing how two major powers collaborate in the 21st century. Let me share an insider perspective here. When we look at the UAE's Vision 2030 and India's ambitious development goals, there's an incredible synergy that's often overlooked. The Crown Prince, known for his tech-savvy approach and forward-thinking leadership style, isn't just following in his father's footsteps. He's carving out a new path for international cooperation. Here's something mind-blowing to consider. The UAE's sovereign wealth funds have been eyeing India's startup ecosystem with serious interest. We're talking about potential investments that could transform sectors like artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and space technology. Just imagine, the next unicorn startup in Bangalore or Mumbai might be powered by Dubai's strategic investment. But there's more to this story that directly affects you, my amazing viewers. The defense collaboration discussions between Sheikh Hamdan and India's defense minister could lead to joint military exercises, shared intelligence frameworks, and even collaborative defense technology development. In today's geopolitical landscape, this kind of partnership is worth its weight in gold. Speaking of gold, let's talk about the financial aspect that nobody's discussing. The UAE is one of the largest trading partners for India, but what's really exciting is the potential for cryptocurrency and digital payment corridors between the two nations. This could revolutionize how millions of Indians working in the UAE send money back home, potentially saving billions in transaction fees. Here's an interesting tidbit that most people don't know. The cultural exchange between India and the UAE goes way beyond Bollywood movies and cricket matches. We're looking at potential collaborations in education, with UAE universities possibly setting up campuses in India and Indian institutes of technology sharing their expertise with Emirati students. And for all my entrepreneurial viewers out there, pay close attention to this part. The Business Roundtable in Mumbai isn't just about big corporations. There's a strong focus on creating opportunities for small and medium enterprises. Think about it. Your startup could be the next success story in this bilateral collaboration. The environmental aspect of this partnership is equally fascinating. Both nations are committed to fighting climate change, and there are discussions about joint solar power projects, water conservation initiatives, and sustainable urban development. The UAE's experience in greening the desert combined with India's massive renewable energy push could create a blueprint for sustainable development worldwide. Now, here's where I want all of you to lean in closer to your screens because this is crucial. The relationship between India and the UAE is setting a new template for international partnerships. It's not just about government-to-government dealings anymore. It's about creating ecosystems where businesses, cultures, and people can thrive together. For those of you interested in international careers or business opportunities, keep your eyes on the outcomes of this visit. The agreements being signed could open up new avenues in sectors like healthcare, education, artificial intelligence, and space technology. The possibilities are literally sky-high. And speaking of possibilities, if you're enjoying this detailed analysis, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of global citizens who understand the importance of staying informed about international relations. Before we sign off, here's a quick action item for all of you. Start researching the sectors that interest you in both countries. Whether it's technology, culture, business, or education, there's going to be unprecedented opportunities opening up in the coming months. Remember, in today's interconnected world, understanding these diplomatic developments isn't just about staying informed, it's about positioning yourself for success in a rapidly evolving global landscape. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll break down the specific agreements and memorandums signed during this historic visit. Trust me, you won't want to miss that one. This is your favorite global affairs analyst signing off. Keep thinking globally, acting locally, and never stop exploring the amazing opportunities our interconnected world has to offer. See you in the next video, amazing people.